Welcome to EduSlam, where we take 5 minutes to highlight some of the most innovative teaching from around the globe. I'm Holly from San Diego.
And I'm Tanya from Montreal, and we'll have Carl take it away. Tell us your slam.
My name is Carl, and my slam is Coffee Q or Brew Q. So you go to this conference, and maybe it's an ed camp, but those don't happen super often, and they're kind of all over the place. Or maybe you go to some paid conference, but you got to pay. But regardless, when you hang out with awesome, dedicated educators, you leave feeling like super energized because you got to talk to really, really smart people who are really, really dedicated about just making their classroom the best place for kids possible. So what's happened out here in California, and is kind of spread to other parts of the U.S. and to Canada, is that instead of having these big conferences that take a ton of work to set up, because I mean I've helped organize some ed camps and they're fun, but they take a lot of work, is you have a gathering at a Starbucks or at a Pete's or at some sort of a bar, and you put the word out with via Twitter that you're going to have a brew queue if you're going to drink some beer with it, or if you're going to have a coffee queue if you're going to sit around at a coffee shop. But essentially what it is it's totally unplanned. There's no agenda. It's just via word of mouth. You use state or provincial hashtags to get the word out, and you just kind of sit around and talk for an hour or two with whoever shows up about whatever kind of people feel like talking about.
That's fantastic. That must feel so supportive to have people around all the time.
Yeah, totally. I think I'm going to give credit to Alice Keeler for starting these. I think she was the force behind this. But Robert Pronovost and I try to organize one about every month in the Bay Area, and it's cool. I mean, even if it's just Robert that shows up and I sit around and talk to Robert about education stuff for an hour, I mean, I'm getting smarter. But it's just been nice to have people around on a random weeknight to just sit around and talk about education.
Well, I like your slam.
Yeah, so it's a good slam. It's sort of crowdsourcing your professional development. It's getting
Absolutely.
your crowd of people, putting them together. I do one in Orange County, and I love it. I can't wait to have them. And
well, I'm going to start doing them here in
Yeah.
Montreal. I think it's a great idea. I'll bring, how do we call it? What would it be like? Brew Q Montreal? Like?
No, you don't need. Oh, so yeah. So sorry. The Q stands for computer using educators. I should have made that clear. No, it's just a brew queue or a coffee queue, and whether it happens in Montreal or in Orange County or in the Bay Area, it's just a brew queue.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Yeah, totally.
Slam.